And I picked a new spot this morning because just a few minutes ago there was just a huge downpour. So if it starts raining again, I can run to the house really quick. And I thought you might enjoy the jasmine arch. I'll try to pick, ooh, that was a mistake. I got water on me. Okay, last week I left off at a sad note where our son had been killed, our youngest son. And I wanted to tell you, and I hope the wind is not, a minute ago it wasn't even windy, but how it had changed our lives. It was a big change. And I'm going to read a few things about it, not much, and then just tell you some things. Okay. I have been given the opportunity to know the stuff I'm made of, to see some of my strengths and weaknesses. Also, I have appreciated the fact that I have had to rethink my faith and examine it in the light of death's darkest to prove its validity. Again, I feel stronger for having done so and can say I am resting on a foundation of faith that holds and has meaning for me in the face of death. So, as time went on, I found out that it was hard for me to do nothing because it gave me too much time to dwell on things I didn't want to dwell on. So, besides having a bed and breakfast and helping in Tom's shop, and some point, and I think before this, we had rented out my Lawrence shop so that I would have more time in this other two areas, but still, and I think we had the UPS too, but still it didn't fill up quite enough, and I went and I got a job at the local grocery store. We had two grocery stores in town. I'll read just a little bit about them. I enjoy my job at Shaver's, our uptown grocery store. We have two grocery stores in town. The other is the downtown grocery store run by the good old boys, where you can fill your own pop cup and your softy cone and get your own fishing license and hear the latest gossip. We live across from that one and buy the good thick sliced bacon we use in our inn there. Shaver's is the bigger of the two. It has, sorry about that, it has advertised weekly sales and other price changes that keep us checkers acting like quick change artists. Cash registers continually beep obscene messages at the clerks, periodically refusing to open while screaming beeps, "You idiot, you press the wrong button again." Under my breath, I mumble equally bad comments back. What started as a part-time has become more than full-time at this stage. Now I find if I do get 2 consecutive days off in a row, I feel antsy and restless. To help overcome these feelings, I wait on UPS. I cook gourmet breakfast for guests, wash and fold a gross of towels and sheets, and I started taking an EMT class. I started that because I felt that perhaps if someone had been at that accident scene, an EMT, maybe think the outcome would have been different. So I took the class. I graduated from the class. I learned how to back up. I taught all my boys and Tom how to back up and turn around really quick, because you learn that when you learn to drive the ambulance, and you have to do that too, or we did at that time. And but I never became one, so anyway, that was what I did. And I like the hours of the store, and they fit in because when I started, and the manager really knew. I mean, he knew us. We were friends, and he knew if I had guests that they came first. So my hours were sort of scheduled past those times. And okay, one other thing I think I'll read. Working in the grocery store was not something I prepared to do. I didn't take any cash register 101 or 102 classes or get any face or tag instructions in college. Instead, I wasted my time on history of philosophy, chemistry, algebra, and such. And so here I was working in a grocery store, and I enjoyed it. And this particular grocery store was not only the grocery store, it was the dry goods store. So you could buy shoes, you could buy clothes, you could buy bowls, you could buy frying pans, coffee pots in the dry goods section. And then they also had the state licensed liquor store. And I can remember a Christian man saying to me, well, if you're going to go work there, you're not going to work on Sundays and in the liquor store, are you? And my only answer was, I plan to be the best employee that I can be. And when I work for that man, I'll do what he says I to do. And so I did work in those sections. I did work on Sunday. Not every Sunday, but I did. Oh, and it's beginning to shower a little bit. I'll try to be fast. And I worked there for a whole year. I really enjoyed it. And you know what I found out? I could outwork any of those younger kids. I was probably the oldest one there. And one of my proudest moments was we got these new cash registers, more like what they have today, only just the grandfathers of what they have today, or the grandmothers. And I came down into my shift, and the cash register was just jammed up, wouldn't do anything. And the manager put a chain around it and said, I'll have to call the computer company. And I said, Gene, could I just have a look at it? And he said, sure, what have I got to lose? And so he went into his office. I fixed the cash register and got it running. And to me it was a big thrill that I had made so many mistakes on those new cash registers. I knew how to fix it. And I was a fast checker, I found out. I really enjoyed it. I just enjoyed all of it. But I didn't need it after a year. And I then was able to go back and start life without it. But I wasn't over yet doing things. And this is where I'm going to stop because it's raining, and how wonderful. It's watering my garden. So have a good Saturday and enjoy life.